Guys, so I bought into the Govee lights for our Christmas light solution this year. I've climbed up and down on the ladder every year, putting them up, putting them down, 2-3 hours at a time, but I didn't want to do that anymore. And so I started looking online, finding other solutions. I want some programmable lights that were customizable, that changed colors, because that's what my kids really liked, but I didn't want to spend a ton of money and a ton of effort doing all of the custom pixel light programming. Maybe that's in our future, but for this year, I went with the permanent outdoor lights and installed those. And this is the feature of the house this year, but I also added 2 of the Christmas light string lights that go on some rebar makeshift Christmas trees out front. Also a curtain lights. There's a whole social network of DIY curtain lights that you can choose from. You can make your own. You can choose from a bunch of preset ones. And then incorporated these strip lights around the garage door. And then a couple of these string lights that can be used really anywhere. And I ended up staking these out in the yard to kind of line the walkway and out front. But each one of these lights are individually programmed, and you can set the color to each individual light. You can choose from a lot of different animations, and when grouped together, I'll show you what that looks like. What's great about these is that these are going to stay up on the house all year round. They're made to be permanently installed, and so you're not just putting lights up for Christmas, you're going to celebrate every holiday. So let's go see what we did. So these Govee lights I installed underneath the soffit, protected from the elements, and they stay installed all year round. And so you can run all of your different holiday, festival lighting colors that you want. And so your house can be fully equipped to be the brightest on the block all year round. If I had it to do again, guys, I would have installed these about 2 inches closer to the house. So if you're doing this yourself, stick those maybe 2 inches from the side of the house instead of the 4 or 5 that I have. So I ran the power cord right around the garage door and run these outdoor strips. It's got the 3M tape all the way up. That kink on the corner works out just fine. And then all the way across the top of the garage. And nicely down the side. And I had one extra light down here that I just tucked around the corner. And so that length is just perfect for a two car 8 foot high door. And so if you're interested to know how that fits, it's almost a perfect fit on the garage door. So these multicolored lights that you could hang upside down, I ended up just getting these lawn stakes and clipping them on. You can space these however far apart you want, but there's got at least 2.5 feet of wire in between each of them. I just ran these guys around the side. And then these two little trees, you can see just the rebar. I bought 3 foot and 4 foot rebar pieces for like $12. You can create a teepee, and you can just wire. I just use some wire tie to hold it firm on the top there, and then just string those those rope lights around. And then the curtain light I hung from our window up front. I would have liked to have that hang entirely within the window. It hangs down below, and what I did is just use a little aluminum angle iron and zip tied the end of each of those ropes down so that they didn't blow in the wind. And that just hangs there, keeping the curtain light steady in the wind. And I made one more 8-foot high rebar Christmas tree over here on the left side of the house. And then all together, you can see the wreath in the window on the curtain lights and how all of that fits together. And here are some other pre-select themes right from the Govee Home app. It doesn't have to be a holiday, it can be any day. And this is just a calming sunrise setting, pre-select. This is a peaceful setting. There's hundreds of different preset settings in the Govee Home app that you can choose from. You can customize your theme and make whatever you want on your house. This is the Aurora Borealis theme. You just click the button and all of your lights that are grouped together match with that color scheme. And here you can even make your house be on fire, kind of like that fire setting, that orange glow. And this one's like the Matrix theme. You can see the ones and zeros in the window curtain light. It's up to you. You can have your lights go all crazy and bother your neighbors, or you can just have them all solid or in between. You can customize the animation. Here's one of the preset Christmas themes. And here, if it's just snowing, you can put the snowman in the window to go with whatever kind of weather is going on and whatever season it is. Here's my candy cane theme that I set up from scratch with just red and white, simple, with a little bit of movement. Kids like the movement, but I don't want to bother all the neighbors. So we kind of find a happy medium. And this is a Grinch theme that I set up. So every day you can have a different theme. And again, it doesn't have to be a holiday. If it's game day and you want to sport your team's colors, regardless of whether your team's good or not, we're no Fairweather Vikings fans here. Overall, I've been really impressed with the Govee lights with their customization and flexibility, and we've had a lot of fun with them.